Welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious puff pastry with figs that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Amazing and delicious puff pastry and figs dessert. These are my ingredients: cream cheese, 1 egg, honey, vanilla paste, granulated sugar, puff pastry, and of course the star, the organic and homegrown figs. I'm sure you're really going to love this amazing recipe. So let's get started. I want to start here first with the cream cheese. I took the cream cheese out of the refrigerator about 2 hours ago before creaming it and adding some honey right on top of it. I'm adding 1/4 of a cup of honey right on the top, and now I am ready to incorporate it really good into the cream cheese. Of course, if you don't have honey, you could add granulated sugar to sweeten your cream cheese. But here I just want to incorporate it really good. Look how soft the cream cheese mixture is. That's exactly how you want it. Just make sure that you take it out of the refrigerator 2 hours before using it. And here I'm adding my famous and delicious vanilla paste. If you don't have vanilla paste, you could add vanilla extract. And once it's nice and incorporated, I am going to put it in this piping bag so that it's ready when I need to use it. Of course, if you don't have piping bags, you could use a regular Ziploc bag. And now look at this. I want to show you the figs. These are organic from my garden, and I am completely blessed of having figs here at home. This is the first year that it gives me fruit, but let me tell you, it really takes me back to my childhood. I remember when we used to be with my mom and we were small, and there was a tree in the backyard neighbor's house, and of course we would always ask the neighbor, can we go over and climb the tree and get figs, this amazing and delicious fruit. I remember my mom getting upset saying, don't eat too much figs because you guys are not going to want to eat later. Let me tell you, these memories of all my brothers and sisters are just so precious, because every time I eat figs, I remember those beautiful days when we were all small. I come from a family of 9 kids. And let me tell you, it was really a struggle. And when we used to enjoy the figs, we really took our time enjoying them. And I hope, my friends, if you have never eaten figs, try them. These are so delicious and amazing. And here I'm ready to whisk an egg. This is going to be the egg wash that I'm going to add right on the top of the puff pastry. I took the puff pastry 2 hours out of the refrigerator, and let me tell you, a big mistake. I should have taken it out at least 30 minutes before making this recipe. Let me tell you, the puff pastry is really sticky. I think I can't put it back in the refrigerator. I have to use it just as is, or else it's really going to become a mess. So don't do what I did. Take out your puff pastry 30 minutes before you're going to actually use it. So here I am going to work with this puff pastry, nice and sticky. I'm just gonna roll it a little bit, not too much, and then I'm gonna cut 4 pieces. Once this is done, I'm gonna start making the decoration. Of course, like I said, Don't make the same mistake I did. And let's see how this dessert is going to come out. Well, I'm trying my best to get the perfect lines and get this amazing decoration. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter if it doesn't come out that perfect. I'm making it with love for my family, and I'm sure it's going to come out amazing. Right in the center, I am adding a little bit of the cream cheese right in the center. And now I am going to add 3 slices of the figs right in the center. I'm going to make this decoration as best as I can. Add them really nicely, lay them down right on top of the cream cheese. I have already preheated my oven to 450 Fahrenheit. It's going to go in the oven for about 15 minutes. Remember, every oven is different, so make sure that you keep an eye. Once the puff pastry is really puffy and golden brown, it is ready to remove. Don't overcook it because it could get burned very easily. And here I'm just laying right on the top of the cream cheese the slices of figs. Of course, I'm going to use the egg wash and I'm going to brush all the puff pastry. That's going to give it such a beautiful shine. I'm going to add a little bit of the granulated sugar right on the top of the puff pastry so that it gets really caramelized and amazing. Look at this. Don't make that mistake, okay? Don't make the mistake of taking your puff pastry 2 hours before making your dessert. Take it at least 30 minutes before making your dessert from the fridge. And here I'm going to drizzle a little bit of the granulated sugar right on the top, covering all the puff pastry. And then I'm going to take it to the oven. Let's see how they come out. They usually come out so beautiful and so delicious. And if they're a little bit crooked, that's okay. Don't worry. As long as you're baking with love, I'm sure your family is really going to enjoy them. Look how they look from close up. Let me tell you, I'm trying my best to make this puff pastry work. And now I am ready to put it in the oven. After the 15 minutes in the oven, let's see how this comes out. The figs look amazing. They're really juicy. Look at this. Look how beautiful they came out. Of course, right on the top of the figs, I am going to drizzle a little bit of honey to have the figs nice and shiny. So I'm going to add a little bit of honey right on the top, only of the figs. And look at the puff pastry. Really puffy, really golden brown, nice and puffy, and of course, really crispy. I am ready to enjoy this. Enjoy it with my beautiful family with a glass of milk. Of course, I want to be fancy. I'm adding a little bit of the powdered sugar on the top. I can't wait to enjoy. If you liked and loved this recipe, like, subscribe, and share so Cooking with Gloria continue growing. I'll see you in a bit. I am completely done with this amazing fig pastry. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes, because remember, you have control of how much sugar you add to your baking goods. And of course, when you make it with figs, oh my gosh, just amazing. Excuse me. So delicious, so creamy, and the texture of the figs so gooey, just amazing. Let me tell you, this just came out perfect. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you soon. Bye-bye.